All right. Load up the game. Start here, silly. Just witnessed what? Oh, I need to get better at writing what I'm doing. All right. Something about, I think, learning the... No, I just went in there. We had the dragon scene. But I don't know what to do next. I don't remember. Did I get anything from doing that? I don't think I did. I think I just got knowledge. There is. It's just really quiet right now. It probably needs to be adjusted. Hold on. So let's see. Is that audible? You know, I don't know that it needs to be adjusted. I think it's just really quiet music. Let's see. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lit firecracker. Pretty sure I
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Wow, thank you very much for the follow. We have actually, I don't know why I didn't go off. Follows are anonymous, but thank you very much. I guess you've said that. Boy, let's see. Ogiv Novi? Where am I from? I am from the United States. I'm from Idaho, actually. Mind saying what state I'm in? Loved the books. This is actually my first time playing the game. But it is bringing back an awful lot of memories of having read the book, since this is vaguely based. It's a modified version of the story of Guards by Sir Terry Pratchett, GNU. Don't remember what I was doing exactly. Let's see, what do I have for my notes? Yep, not a whole lot of helpful. It'll come back to me eventually. Maybe I better check the walkthrough to see about where I was at. I'm pretty sure I'm into Act 2 now. Turn it around. Okay, I think this is what I just did. Already done this. Go to the square. Alright. We must have just learned a secret handshake. Where should be over here somewhere? Or do I have to come back to the future? I probably have, or present, I guess, technically. Right, go back. We'll go back to the present. Try the square. My luggage following me. I figured out that's what that red dot is. Alright. The sleeping librarian. Right. I can't exit through here. I have to go into L space to get back to the present. I wouldn't be able to respond to a whisper while I'm in the middle of streaming now. Pennsylvania, huh? Unfortunately, my setup doesn't really allow me to be able to... I can see that a whisper came through, but I'm not able to really look into it or read it currently. Going back to the present. Get on out of here. Hello, librarian, who we will not call a monkey because he's not. I think that's based on the technicality that he's an orangutan, which is an ape, not a monkey. I believe that's why he's so upset about it, and why he bashes you anybody who calls him a monkey. Okay, where? Well, what happened to this guy?
Look, is he all right?
Malaria.
Malaria? He's got a poison dart sticking out of him.
Just ignore him.
Probably put it there himself to attract the girls.
He probably likes it
Is
there.
this the
I'm sure
Sandlot?
he doesn't.
Well, he'd complain if he didn't.
Look, I don't mean to pry, but are you sure your friend's all right?
Oh, bitten by a mosquito, that's what.
Happened on a treasure hunt, I reckon.
Yep. Yeah, he'll be better after he's had a nice lie down.
It sounds good, old timers. I think it said we're looking for a starfish. Cut me on throat dibbler. Which, again, is not actually a self-harm statement. That is him claiming that he is... that's the starfish, right. I remember now. We renamed him from urchin to starfish. His claim is that he sells things for such a low price that it's almost like he's cutting his own throat with selling them for that cheap. However, they are the sausages are of questionable provenance. I'm not even sure he himself knows where he gets the meat. What's this? Where'd you come from? Who was
What was
that?
the handshake you did?
What handshake?
The one you just did then?
I never.
Excuse me, young man, but you did. I saw you.
What a horrible secret
that.
handshake.
Like what?
The handshake, you did it again.
Did not.
Did too.
Well, look, let's say, just as for instance, that I did know about a secret handshake. Now, if I told you, it would no longer be a secret, would it?
That's a double negative.
What? Wouldn't no longer? It's a double negative, so?
So, if by telling me it wouldn't not be secret, then by telling me the opposite must be true.
Yes.
So, by telling me it would be a secret. So, you see, it's perfectly safe to show me how it's done.
Look, I think we might need to revert to some sort of proof of your last statement. The logic seems highly suspect.
And?
Well, if you could go over this double negative thing step by step, maybe on paper, like.
You're a street urchin.
Starfish.
A street starfish, yes.
You can't tell me being a level fantasy street stereotype in any way prepares you for
Well,
understanding
if
the
you could
vagaries
just
of
prove
logic.
it by means of a Venn diagram or an if-then-else statement.
Can you read?
You've put your finger on a problem area.
So just show me the handshake. How do you do it?
Couldn't tell you, Gav, not just like that. Not without an initiation, like. You can only learn the secret if you prove that you're a man.
Shall I report to a doctor?
Well, he'd only know the physical.
What?
You know, sir, the real, the substantial. What I originally meant, sir, was for you to prove an innate yet unseeable quality of manhood, being a stereotyped classification of...
Now look, we're verging on that philosophical proofing problem again, aren't we?
Look, Gav, just go and prove that you're a man. Then you'll be good enough to earn the secret handshake.
Alright, so, what was that? What was that sound? Oh, is that him tossing the coin? Thingy. Alright, so just a reminder, this game is from 1992. I think that's right. '95. It's from 1995, based on a book series and kind of sort of on a book. Although it is not a direct translation of the book or a direct adaptation of the book. There are some things that are different in the game versus in the book. Guards by a British author. So that's why you're going to get that kind of interesting stereotyping, that sort of thing. So what would I need to do to prove in some ineffable way that I am a manly man to this guy? If I give him this...
That doesn't work.
Nope.
Ah, background colour. Gad, but the...
I'm amazed at the length of the fuse on this firecracker. That thing has been burning for far too long. I'm expecting it to explode at the most inopportune time. Low burn indeed.
Well, busy day?
No, I'm actually I've had a bit of a chat with her mothership, and we're re-examining our
Authorship,
stance.
okay.
Well, slaughtering someone just on suspicion of lustful particularly in the light of these new mayhem and justifiable carnage bylaws.
Yes, I quite see what you mean. What you probably want is some sort of receipt system.
You mean once I've scooped out their spleen and...
Yeah, well, you could match retaliation with the intent. I mean, mere pulse quickening might be worth 2 black eyes. Your actual wolf whistle might be loss of consciousness plus 1 to 4 teeth. And your pat on the backside might...
And the spleen?
Well, all right, if you must.
It's just I'm getting good at those. And kidneys. I just don't know how many people are supposed to have. Is it 2?
Well, I think it varies according to personal need. Anyway, what do you think?
Well, it all sounds much more. Thank you, that's ever so helpful.
So I don't know what's going on with it, but it's... I think it's particular to that conversation, but it kept cutting off some of her lines. And hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. Rabby Ribby. Nice. I might have to go look at the walkthrough on this. We'll see. Hello? You gonna read for me? What?
Alchemist clicky.
You know, I might have to restart Discworld. Let me do that. I don't know what's going on with the sound. I would like to hear the complete lines. They're so wonderfully done. Metroidvania, nice. Try this again. Just double check on the walkthrough. Okay. So we got to go interact with Dibbler. Got it. Okay. I can handle that. Is Bunny Day in this instance used as a alternative for birthday, or is it something to do with like Easter, an alternate to Easter? Or is it just a day for Ilya to be hopping around? Rincewind returns to the prison. L-space. Because the library is connected to everywhere, everywhen, all at once. I really do enjoy the sound design in this game. Now, if only it wouldn't sometimes skip people's lines, and other times appear as though it's going to skip their lines and then voice them later, or ending the lines early, which I'm hoping was just a little bit of a bug with that instance of DOSBox running. Alright. But we shall see. And again, we have the wonderful voice acting of, well, obviously Eric Idle is Rincewind. And then we've got Rob Brydon for a bunch of things.
What handshake?
The one you just did then.
I
And
never.
Tony Robinson.
Excuse me, young man, but you did. I saw you.
And I think I need to look up, because once again, ashamedly, I do not remember what the lady's name
Like
is.
that.
Like what?
I
The
want to
handshake,
say
you did it
Kelly
again.
Johnston,
Did
but
not.
Did
I don't
do.
think
Well,
that's going to be
let's say,
correct.
just as for instance, that I did know about a secret handshake. Now, if I told you, it would no longer be a secret, would it?
That's a double negative.
What? Wouldn't no longer? It's a double negative, so?
So, if
The-
by telling me it wouldn't not be secret, then
Kate
by telling me
Robbins.
the
Okay.
opposite must be true.
One of these days, that'll
yes.
stick in my
so,
brain and
by
stay
telling
around. Kate
me,
Robbins.
it would be a secret. So you see, it's perfectly safe to show me how it's done.
Look, I think we might need to revert to some sort of proof of your last statement. The logic seems highly suspect.
Really enjoy
Well,
Holy Grail. Yep.
if you could go over this
I
double
also
negative
really
thing
enjoyed
step by step, maybe on paper, like.
Life of
You're a
Brian.
street urchin.
Starfish.
That's street starfish, yes.
I believe I have. Yep, there it is, missing a line. Again, I believe I have.
Well, if you could just prove it by means of
Eric
a Venn
Idle
diagram
sings Monty
or an
Python
if-then
with,
else statement,
Can you read?
a lot of the good
you've
songs
put your
on it.
finger on a problem area.
So just show me the
I would
handshake.
say that it
Wouldn't
was
tell you, guys,
Monty
not just
Python
like
was
that. Not
pretty
without an
foundational for
initiation,
my
like. You can only learn the secret
sense
if
of
you
humor,
prove that you're
which
a
is kind of
man.
interesting
I'll report to a
because that
doctor.
was not
Well,
one that I
you'd
got
only know the
exposed to
physical,
from
what, you know, sir, the real,
my
the
parents,
substantial. What I originally meant, sir, was for you to
or
prove an
even
innate
watching
yet
on
unseeable
TV.
quality of manhood,
It
being a
was
stereotype classification of...
specifically
Now, look,
I
we're
was
verging on
introduced
that
to it by
philosophical
my friend
proofing
group.
problem again, aren't we?
Look, Gav,
in
just
middle
don't
school.
prove that you're a man. Then you'll be good enough to earn the secret handshake.
Come back here. I'll bite your kneecaps off. Oh, right, I got to double click the top.
Something around here smells like cinnamon dipped toad balls.
Right here, sir. Sugar donuts. Normally a penny a piece, but for you, tuppence a bag. I shouldn't do this, mind you. I'm cutting my own throat.
See, there's his.
Oh, all right, just give me
There's
some
his line.
donuts.
Donuts. think we go into the alley here. Oh, yes. Right. The strange machine, which I believe turns night soil, I think is how he keeps referring to it. Makes these poor chickens work. Hello, Dunny Man. You want this? Did he just lose a tooth? Is that what happened?
That doesn't work.
Oh, did I just make him run away so it's going to cause these chickens to keep going and explode the machine? What? Let's see, I can't go over there to see what he's doing. Let's see, do I have a bucket or something? Got a glass. Will that work? Can I get a glass of sewage?
That doesn't work.
No? I think that's a dynamite keg, so I don't want to try that. Let's try a pot.
That doesn't work.
No?
That doesn't work.
Bubble bath and then
That
garbage
doesn't
can.
work.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to double click it.
That doesn't work.
Can I reach the chickens because they're busy?
That doesn't work.
Mhm.
That doesn't work. A nice strong
Doesn't
rubber
work.
belt, that.
Yep.
A bit, well, messy.
Maybe I'll try dumping the garbage can into
That
the
doesn't
funnel.
work.
Mhm. Surely this isn't the time
That
for
doesn't
starch.
work.
Corn flour?
That doesn't work.
Boy, these chickens have a lot of stamina. Is a phrase I never thought I'd utter.
Gad, it's a, what is that thing? Ick! A nice strong rubber, a bit, well, messy.
Nothing. What about the chickens?
Poultry power.
Poultry power.
Some of these flies have got little scarves and flying helmets.
Can I catch the flies? I probably can't reach up to them.
That doesn't work.
Do I have fly paper? For some reason, I feel like I know of fly paper.
That doesn't work.
Right, because I meant to only single click again. Alright, let's see.
That doesn't work.
Can I destroy
That
this
doesn't
mushroom?
work. That doesn't work.
No? Okay. What about fertilizer? Can I add the fertilizer into the night soil?
That doesn't work.
How about bubble bath? You want to make some
That doesn't
ooh
work.
bubble? No? Try lighting a
That
match.
doesn't work.
That was an explosion, rocked the whole city.
That doesn't work.
Can I spigot it into a
That
tinker?
doesn't work.
Nope. Okay. Alright. See what I'm missing. Okay. So I just had to do that. I didn't actually get anything from it. Hey, Nostalgic Rhino. Welcome in. Glad to see you around. Alright, let's go talk to the psychiatrist. I believe that's what I called it.
The art of
Read.
signposting is apparently long, long dead.
Will you shut up and sit down?
Every time I come in here, they're in different seats.
Yibble, yibble, egg, egg.
I'm sorry?
The eyes, the awful knowing eyes.
What's happened to you?
I couldn't take it. Thumping, not thumping, my brain's gone potty. Ah! Get them off me. They're all green.
All green eyes, huh?
Excuse me, I seem to be in the wrong conversation.
Willow.
Yes, look, let's not pursue that, shall we?
Those wobbles, they don't fall down.
You know.
How do you change voices like that?
Change it like what?
Oh, right.
You did it just then.
It's called bucketing.
Channeling?
No, bucketing. It's
Yeah,
like
no problem.
channeling,
And if
only
you
it doesn't drain
if
away
you don't
afterwards.
want
It all just sort of sloshes
if you don't
around
want to
in
have the
there
shout-outs,
and dribbles out.
you can do
The winter evenings must just
exclamation point
fly
ASO
by.
off. And then similarly, if you don't want it to be to play clips, I think you can do exclamation. Actually, I don't remember what the command for that one is.
You wouldn't be a loony by any chance, would you?
My dear sir, I'm shocked, nay, hurt at the insinuation.
Eh?
I am a victim of circumstance, nothing more.
That and the fact that he's barking mad.
Now, look, the young, the dark, the crab-wise.
Oh,
The crab
no.
walls.
Whereof
that,
to
but I don't
see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Ankh-Morpork.
In case you don't recognize it, I believe this is Tony Robbins.
Who, me?
Remove stains while it disinfects, makes whites brighter than bright.
Look, I'm afraid I can't handle this right now.
Millennium hand and shrimp.
If you'll excuse me, I believe I'm needed somewhere else.
What is the angry?
Oh, now let me guess. You're a patient here, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm just here for background
I need
colour.
to turn
Here,
the volume of the game down slightly.
Dark they were, and golden their eyes. The bells, the bells.
Fortunately,
jolly
some
good.
of the lines are louder
Carry
than
on.
others.
This seems like a good cue to cease this whole silly conversation.
Next.
Okay. I just cut in line, huh?
Ah, another case of repressed neuromorphosis.
No, I just forgot to shave.
So? Oh, well, maybe another time. So, Mr. Wizard, just sit down and
Wizard.
examine these ink blots. Tell me what you think this first picture represents.
It's a bit ugly. A dead birdie? Mr. Dinosaur's bum? Oh, an emperor penguin threaded on a pool cue.
You can keep that one.
Yeah.
No extra charge. So. And how about this one?
Good grief.
Hey?
Is that you with the mask on?
Whoops. Wrong picture.
Ooh, pictures.
And what about this one?
Yeah, it's an elephant's backside.
Really? Reminds me of a patient I once had. You can keep that one. No extra charge. Anyway,
I've got two
how
ink blots
you had
now.
This fixation that you are a pencil.
Who told you about that?
Oh, come now.
Listen, it's only a hat. Just a hat. It hasn't even got any lead in it.
Very bad case. A pencil
case.
huh? Yeah. Perhaps I'd better see you again on Tuesday.
Alright, so a whole scene in a whole room that I don't actually get to do anything, I just get to witness stuff. Alright. I mean, I guess that's happened a couple times now. Also, it's good to let me know when I'm just out. So did those go into the luggage for me automatically? They
Yeah.
did.
Looks like a plague rat's backside. Well, either that or a signed portrait of the patrician's ulcer.
This one just looks like a...
I think it's a picture of a
Bottom.
lard pie. Or maybe a hippopotamus dumpling.
That looks like fireworks to me. Fireworks? Nope. Alright. Was that enough to prove my manliness? Shake, 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 shake. Shake, Sonora.
What was the handshake?
Shake your body line.
What handshake?
The one you just did then.
I never.
Excuse me, young man, but you did.
Pretty sure we've had this conversation like a couple times now. Maybe I forgot to talk to him before
Like that.
Like
this
what?
last time.
The handshake, you did it again.
Did not.
Did too.
Well, look, let's say, just as for instance, that I did know about a secret handshake. Now, if I told you,
Well,
it
listen
would no
here,
longer be a
Meow Bob.
secret, would it?
That's a double negative.
What? Wouldn't no longer? It's a double negative.
That's one heck of a
so-
delay.
So, if by telling me it
First
wouldn't
of all,
not
and
be
second of
secret,
all-
then by telling me the opposite must be true.
I don't know if that's
So,
even
by telling me, it
a
would be a
legitimate one.
secret. So, you see, it's perfectly safe to show me how it's done.
Look, I think we might need to revert to some sort of proof of your last statement.
And
Well,
you're a
starfish.
street starfish, yes.
Well, if you could just...
Can you read?
Ah, you've put your finger on a problem area.
So just show me the handshake. How do you do it?
Couldn't tell you, Gav, not just like that. Not without an initiation, like. You can only learn the secret if you prove it you...
Shall I report?
Well,
What?
you know, what I originally meant, sir, was for you to prove an innate yet unseeable quality of manhood, being a stereo...
Now look, we're verging on...
Look, Gav, then you'll be good enough.
Alright, let me try showing him these ink blots and see if that does
That
anything.
doesn't work.
No? Okay. Nope. Alright. Where's the next place? I see. Kind of weird that it has us walk out and then we're supposed to immediately go back in. Well, I say, this walkthrough says we're supposed to immediately go back
Will
in.
you shut up and sit down? Will you shut up and sit down? Hello again.
Hello?
Have you seen him?
Yes, well, probably.
Oh, you don't seem very sure. What does he look like?
Well, he was tallish, shortish, with fairish, dark hair and nothing on his face.
Thin?
You know.
A beard?
Yes.
Oh, yuck. He'd never wear a beard. Only a complete idiot would wear a beard.
Madam, I believe you are insane.
Well, I have to find him. It's all part of the cure.
Now that you mention it, I think I may have seen him. Look, give me a note so I can arrange for him to meet you.
I'm pretty sure that's the barber.
This handwriting looks hauntingly familiar.
Hauntingly familiar. What else have I seen writing
A
on?
fine little octopus, that. A nice sturdy picture frame. Now there's something you don't see every day, a purple stuffed donkey kind of thingamy.
Thingamy.
Small bloomers. About my size, actually. Sort of soft and silky. What a strangely liberating thought.
A strangely liberating thought.
Just the thing for those who want to pass some gates.
Alright. So, I am going to try going to the street to the barber shop and showing this to the note we just got to the barber, who I believe was the one who was talking about the maiden fair. Anything changed here at the fishmonger? Is there always an octopus there?
That doesn't work.
Fishmonger.
That doesn't work.
Nope. Okay. Back on our way to the barber shop. Bougage. This is not the barber shop. Aha! So it's the toy maker who came. Wait, did they change what was in this bin? They did.
It's a doll of the jolly old Hogfather. Now there's something you don't see every day, a purple stuffed donkey kind of thingamy.
So Hogfather is the basically equivalent of Father Christmas in Discworld. Not quite the same, but pretty much. I think they made a whole movie on that one too. Was it not this street that had the barber in it? It's not the corner, that's the all-night pottery shop. The fishmonger. Maybe I was supposed to be doing it over here. It is a pretty good movie, yep. I think so. I think it is, but I think it was published on DOS first, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, there's the barber, okay. Will you take this note?
It's from her. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, very nice. Oh, she's a naughty one. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, I don't know how she does it. Oh, I'm so in love. Oh, her words. Her words are like molten lava trickling down my chest. Oh, she's a lovely woman. Quick, mind the shop for me, will you?
Right, you Alden.
Oh, it's the dunny man in here now. Okay, got it.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Is this where I got the picture from this originally?
That doesn't work.
Might have been. Alright. Dunny man?
I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
That wasn't hard at all. Alright.
A gold tooth.
Can I talk to him now?
absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Nope. Okay. I don't think I could take the
That doesn't
diploma.
work.
Alright. Okay. So I've got the Dunnyman's gold tooth. I don't remember what I needed. I don't know what I need the gold tooth for.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I can't shove it into my own mouth. I wonder if I can replace his gold tooth with something. Like a banana. So I got that correctly. I guess maybe I'll go back and see if the girl is still there. Maybe she's gone now. Poor old timer that got darted.
Will you shut up and sit
She's
down?
still there.
Hello again.
Hello?
Have you seen him?
Yes. Well,
You don't see thing.
you know, yes. Madam,
Will you
The
shut up and...
receptionist? Nope, she just tells me to sit down. Okay. Not a problem. Let's go back and look at where the Dunny Man was. Wonder if he's going to come back in here or not. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. So I guess we can leave the city now. So this will be new. So this, we'll see where we can go without, maybe, perchance. Excuse me. Maybe perchance I can figure things out on my own without needing to use the walkthrough, but we'll see. I catch some of this stuff, and like I said, it's been a while since I've read Guards. And I don't remember if it... That's more from the viewpoint of the guards, I seem to recall. Because I think that's when we get introduced to Vimes and where Vimes meets Lady Ramekin. Gate pass. Okay, so there's dark woods, regular woods. Those are the only things I can get to outside of the city. Possible there's more. But I'm not seeing anything yet. So, to the woods it is. What a noisy woods this is. And I catch another butterfly. Butterfly in the sky. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think even the fish seemed interactable. Nope. It's the Baba.
oh, hello.
She's coming any moment now. Oh, my beloved would never keep me waiting for long.
No. Well, good luck.
You haven't seen her anywhere about, have you?
Possibly. Look, I think maybe I better go.
Okay. Am I throwing this golden tooth down the wishing well?
That doesn't work.
No? Okay. Don't really have a coin.
That doesn't work.
No? Okay. Also, check out this dude's wristwatch. A full-on hourglass. Come on. Yeah. Can I crank? Rincewind.
No, I can't seem to do that.
Let's see. Bubble bath in the wishing well?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
What about... fertilizer would also be pretty...
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay, what about cornstarch? Sorry, corn flour. I also have starch.
That doesn't work.
I
That
need to make
doesn't
any sort
work.
of non-Newtonian liquid. What do you think you're doing in here, disappointed? I'm busy. What's going on? Yeah, get my luggage. It's my luggage. Get on out of here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Ah. Thinks it's so smart. Fast. Thinks it's fast and bright. Think you're doing? Get out of here. Where'd it go? There it is. Why? Why so fast? Why? Find this thing and get up. I don't. What? Tried the corn flour. That didn't work either.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Okay. I mean, I may just be early to the whatever's supposed to be happening with the wishing well here.
That doesn't work.
And I can't just take the bucket, it looks like.
No, I can't seem to do that.
So, I mean, it's telling me that instead, it's giving me a separate line, so there must be something I'm supposed to interact with it on, or do something with it. Is it a keg of dynamite?
That doesn't work.
I think I already tried the firecracker. Well, maybe I didn't in the bucket.
That doesn't work.
Okay. Anything else over? Okay. So I can just make him jump in the wishing well at any moment, huh? Butterfly in the sky. Oh yeah, there's probably a few new prop sets that you might not have seen. Okay, so I know he's out here now, at least, the barber. Definitely the girl. So maybe now that he's out there waiting, I can get to him. Can I get to the Darkwood? Whee! That's a kind of a weird way to go to get there. Okay. Where? Oh, I'm over here. All right. Whoa. Hello, Basilisk. Or Cockatrice.
Now, can't we discuss this? You know, I've always wondered, just why are you crossing the road? Look, you can't frighten me.
Think luggage to the rescue, it sounds like. Nice. Ooh, a Cockatrice egg. And a feather.
Bad boy.
No. Good boy. Here we got an egg and a feather. I can tickle somebody now. Meow. I wonder how I get up to... I don't remember what they even call it. I think it's their equivalent of Mount Parnassus. Ooh, hello, eyes. And a probe.
That doesn't work. That doesn't
Eerie
work.
toadstools, huh?
Ooh, perhaps it's time I sang about my favourite things.
I can interact with the eyes. They're pretty cool looking, though. Loving the pixel art.
Ooh, perhaps it's time I sang about my favourite things.
What? I'm really...
Perhaps it's time I sang
He's
about
not going
my
to describe
favourite things.
anything? I guess I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some
Perhaps it's time I sang about my favourite things.
light. Banana, fertilizer, donkey, bloomer, string, ladder, fireworks keg, cornflower, screwdriver, drumstick, spoons, garbage can, sheet, hot glass, robe, starch, matches, tankard, ink blots, doll, picture, tooth, butterfly net, bubble bath. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, I could light a match, but I don't know that it's going to do anything.
That doesn't work.
Okay. See if we can continue on. More eerie Excuse me. Voice catching in my throat. More eerie toadstools. Oh, oh, oh. Tried to stop him before he walked into it, but he walked into it anyways. A carnivorous owl?
Perhaps it's time I sang about my favourite things.
No. Although, now that I think about it, most owls are going to be carnivorous, right? They're raptors. I just never really thought about it, you know? What is this, Nanny Ogg's? Or Granny Ogg's place? No, I guess it is Nanny, right? I don't remember the names of the other witches.
Actually, some of these herbs seem to be looking back. That doesn't work.
Some of these herbs seem to be looking back. Alright, so that's implying these could be the green eyes that the troll was talking about.
Offler's giblets. It's full of some sort of vile, yellow, blasphemous, five-sided... Ooh, no, wait a minute. It's just custard.
Just a custard.
That doesn't work.
Can I get some of the custard? That's what it was, right. Nanny Ogg. Granny Weatherwack and Magret. Wasn't there also an Orbis? Isn't that where Vorbis, I should mean. Isn't that where Vorbis, the Vorbis Codex gets its name? Yeah, alright. So I've got a pot of custard
Just
now.
what the doctor ordered. A clay pot filled with chunky custard.
Okay. Fill anything else up with it?
That doesn't work.
Nope. Okay, that's fine. Crystal ball.
Well, more sort of quartz than crystal, and, well, more sort of lumpen than a ball. Still, that's the trick, I suppose.
Is quartz not a crystal? I thought a crystal was more of like a structure than a substance.
That doesn't work.
In Discworld, magic is also more often like misdirection or convincing somebody to do something or making them think that something has happened rather than actual magic. I mean, there is also actual magic, but most of the, I believe most of what the witches do is, yeah, headology. Thank you. Did I close it by double clicking on it, or did it close itself? I can't take the crystal ball.
That doesn't work.
Don't know if I can do anything to the crystal ball. Alright, but if I need a crystal ball or crystal, I know where it's at. I will never remember. Let me write this down. Let's see. Cabin, dark woods, cauldron, crystal ball. What were you eating? Were you eating a prune? I don't think he likes prunes. I don't think I can interact with...
That doesn't work.
Yeah, the sinister water of the frog. Okay. Alright, let's go back to town, back to the city, to Uncle Morpork. Oh, I'm glad it didn't make me go through the pass again. And hopefully I can get back out if I need to. It seems like he just opened the door. I say door, but I really mean crate. So, let's go talk. Let's go back to the psychiatrist. That was a long way to get back to the square. And see if the girl is there and if we can tell her, yes, we've seen your man waiting for you.
Will you shut up and sit down? Hello again.
Hello?
Have you seen him?
Yes, well, probably.
Oh, you don't seem very sure. What does he look like?
Well, he was tallish, shortish, with fairish, dark hair and a thing on his face.
Thing?
You know.
A beard?
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Madam.
Do I need to show her something? I wonder. Maybe this picture, because I think it came from his office.
Hello again.
Hello?
Have you seen?
Yes. Well,
oh, you don't. Thing.
You know. Yes, madam.
Hello again. Have you seen?
Yes. Well,
No,
oh,
so
you
it just
don't
starts a conversation.
you know. Yes, madam.
I don't know what else of his might get her to go. Well, let's see if the troll
I'm sorry.
has anything different to say.
This seems like
Seems
a good...
it's the same conversation. Okay. Do we think... Oh. Okay, so apparently we can get the... We can get to the edge of the world, but I didn't see that on the map. That's where the tourist, the world's first, Discworld's first tourist, goes to. And I'm certainly not going to let Dragon Gem know that the world that I made and ran with her and our friend in Dungeons and Dragons had anything to do with me getting ideas from a certain game, or rather a certain series of books. Oh, there it is, out there. Ooh, rainbow.
Ooh, pretty. They're catching all the fish that go over the edge. Handy, that.
Oh, man. That'll be helpful for going through the dark forest, the dark woods.
It's dark out here. I knew this game would drive me over it eventually. Handy for holding the coconuts up out of reach and thus providing me with yet another little problem to solve.
What? Coconuts,
That
that's a
doesn't
single
work.
coconut. Sure, the butterfly nut will do this, right? Yeah, okay.
I can hear some oil sloshing around inside. Here, there's milk sloshing around inside.
So now I've got a coconut with some coconut milk if I need that. And a fork.
Just the ticket if I had a fishing rod. Just the ticket if I had a fishing rod.
Don't. But if I come across a fishing rod, I mean, I've got a drumstick and a string. Can I combine them? I don't know how to combine things.
That doesn't work.
I guess like that. Got to double click with
That
it.
doesn't work.
So, I mean, I've got string that I can use with some sort of a stick to fish. Make a
That
screw,
doesn't work.
Fishing pole. I mean,
That doesn't work.
butterfly in the sky.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
The price is high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. I can do anything. So I've already gone to the barbershop, done that. Got the gold tooth. Okay. So I did need to do more with the fishmonger. Reading rainbow, reading rainbow. Salmonella in your patella. Than you think. I'm assuming I need to know the secret handshake to talk to the toy maker to progress that portion of things. Rincewind. Right. See if I can
Morning,
get
fishmonger.
the
Busy day.
Fairly hectic, sir. The
Swordfish
ray
from-
over there keeps trying to escape.
Escape? How on earth does it think it can survive up on dry land? How on earth does it think it can survive up on dry land?
Well, it's a ray of hope, sir.
I think you're eating too many fish eggs.
It's good for you. That's quality seafood, sir.
Isn't caviar expensive?
I don't mind shelling out the money.
No more puns.
Wizards never could take a yo.
Don't say it.
Oh, come on, you can keep up.
Stop it, you get me all tongue-tied.
You're floundering for new lines, sir.
Oh, be quiet.
I can't have an actual conversation with
That
it,
doesn't
huh?
work. That's a rather unusual fish. Well, if times ever get hard, at least he can masquerade as one of the stock.
But where's the eel?
At least it sharpened my
The eel
definition.
array.
That doesn't work.
Do I think I can...
Hey, actually,
Anything
this is
else?
quite a cute octopus. Well, as far as mollusks go.
want a pot of custard?
That doesn't work.
No? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So how would I have known to try this?
Nope, I can't shift it. Toilet? Purpose built? What's the world coming to?
Let's see.
Nope, I can't shift it. Nope, I can't shift it. That doesn't work.
Yes, Rincewind looks shifty. What is this accomplishing?
No, I'm not going to look into there. There are some things best left unknown. I don't care what the user manual says. I'm not doing it.
Eat well, drink happily, find an amusing and rewarding occupation on a sunny day. Got it. Understood. So we got the makings of making the fishmonger have to use the bathroom, or he's going to get angrily octopied. Runes. And then I can get a swordfish. You think one single prune is going to cause a man immediately to have to use the bathroom? That's not much different to what normally happens to me when I use the bathroom. Am I still going to get electrocuted by the eel?
At least it sharpened my definition.
About? What?
Ah, the old sword in the swordfish trick.
A belt with a golden belt buckle.
Did he always have a gold? Okay. I see. So now I can take his golden belt buckle. Is that my proof of manliness?
That doesn't work.
I thought I was going to get a swordfish.
No, I can't shift it.
I can go talk to the... Go to the palace and talk to them, huh? I have to keep re-tricking the guards to be able to get into the palace. I'm just messing up people's days all over the place in this game. Including my own day. Having drank something today that got me drunk in the past. How would I have known this? Let's see. If I talk to the guard...
Greetings! I am the mighty wizard Rincewind.
A wizard? A real wizard?
Yeah. And don't you forget it.
Not impressed. You can't go in.
Look, haven't you two got anything you'd rather be doing?
Well, yeah, I suppose I could go home and arrange some flowers and that.
What do you want to go and see him for? Could I just
Is that a
ask...
cuss word?
Go away!
So which one of you has the ugly wife? Really? Are you going to let me in?
No!
Well, I'll just move along then, shall I? Fine.
So, let's see. I wonder if it makes a difference witching blood.
Looks like a plague rat's backside. Well, either that or a signed portrait of the patrician's ulcer. I think it's a picture of a lard pie. Or maybe a hippopotamus dumpling. Well, I suppose neither of you wants to see.
That's right.
Oh, wait a minute. See what?
Well, I just wondered what you gentlemen might make out of this.
It's a chocolate blancmange.
No, it's hauntingly familiar, though. Not a hippo, is it? No, not a hippo. A lard pudding?
Suet?
I know. It's your wife.
My wife is not fat.
Bye. Oop. Isn't a tax collector. Oh, hey. There's...
Hey there, big boy.
What's this line in aid of?
Vending permits. You need one to sell wares in the city square.
Really?
Yep. So how'd a nice boy like you get into a mess like this?
I think I might just go stand over there for a while.
Oh, the hat suits you, dearie.
Dearie? Oh, dear.
So, where have you been all of my life, love?
Not born for most of it. Oh, gods.
I don't know if that's one of the witches, or which one of the witches I say it should be. No fool.
Just what I needed. 10 minutes in a room with a complete git. Hello?
Oh, it's a visitor, isn't it, Chucky? A visitor? Yes, it is. Oh, Chucky. Come look here. Mr. Pinchard says hello.
Oh, dear.
Hello. He said hello to us, Chucky. Oh, Chucky.
Why do I need so much gold? That is correct. I do not know which witch is which.
This seems like a good cue to see.
Walk to the prison.
Still here?
That's the trouble with a feudal system, you see. Queuing means very little in the face of a stratified social structure. It's all a matter of social seniority.
Seniority?
Yeah, next time read the fine print of the social contract, that's what I say.
I see your point. Where's the thief?
I think he went to the shades. It's a thief thing.
The thief thing. Why is the garbage going to make him go to the bathroom, huh? Is he just going to go to clean himself off?
Oh, Chucky's dirty. Chucky, one bath.
He does appear to be smoking a pipe.
Practical criticism always speaks more loudly than words.
We don't remember which of the witches... Oh, a custard book. Oh.
What's this then? Definitive Tome of Custard Compoundment?
So it's definitely
That's
her...
my special custard-making recipe book, that is, dear. You see, it contains special ingredients that'll make it into a very potent love potion. Just one little sip, and you'll fall in love with the first person that you see. I've got some brewing back home now. It'll work wonders on you.
Yikes! I certainly won't be having any in the company I've been keeping lately.
So what I have done then was I took an octopus, put it into a toilet, and then poured a love potion in there, and then the next creature that it saw was the fishmonger, and that was not the octopus being angry at the fishmonger. That was the octopus loving the fishmonger? Okay. I should probably talk to the tax collector, too.
Well, I was the tax collector. Then some git had me locked up in the stocks. And now I've lost my job.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I'll get them. All of them. Laugh at me, will they? I'll pull their allowable deductions out with my bare hands. Hey, don't I know you?
Gosh, is that the time?
I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
Have you ever been to the Duchess of Frumsbur's ball?
No?
Well, we kind of met there then.
Oh, right you are.
Right?
Which is why Hedgehog couldn't be
Quiet! Shh!
spontaneous hilarity will be timetabled 3 times per day. Everyone will laugh until they drop a golden age Chucky.
No luggage.
Chucky!
Luggage. Thank you. Where'd the bubble bath go? There it is.
That doesn't work.
Okay. I see. This isn't just anybody's bathroom, it's specifically his. Alright, so we want to go to the shades in the past. I guess that kind of makes sense, because we need to go back. We just figured out that the thief was in the shade. Because that's where thieves would be. And so if we go there in the past, then maybe we can see something. University, go back for L space. Prompt me a little bit on some chicken. Free blind mind. Oh. This. All right, out the hole. See, before it wouldn't even let me into the shade, I don't think.
No, I don't really want to investigate that one. Still just a wee bit on the scary side for my tastes. That doesn't work.
Wonder if I can light up the...
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh, this is where we saw the person get blasted in the intro video, wasn't it? House on a hill. That mean there's going to be a betrayal?
Great Offler's milk teeth! It's a den of iniquity!
There is. A lady of negotiable affection.
Ah, yes. Now, don't tell me. She must be some sort of colourful local hostess. All right, 2 colourful local hostesses. Eep!
Eep.
That... red. A red light. I wonder if it's to keep the moths away.
Sure.
Well, I never. What's this then?
Seen a
House
window?
of negotiable affection? Isn't that nice? Well, I never. Actually, I think there might be some sort of law against that. Do you know where I might find Big Sally?
Not me.
But you're,
Big-hearted, basically decent woman trying to do the best she can in an oppressively patriarchal, chauvinist, male-dominated society that abstracts female advancement at every turn.
I knew you were one of those as soon as I saw you. Oh, yes. You're one of those. It's a fantasy tradition. You're supposed to wander the streets bent double under the weight of your heart of gold and keeping your ear to the ground to pick up information. Then blokes like me can come along and you pass along the gossip.
I hate to think what had happened to anyone in this town who hang around with their ear to the ground. You want a street starfish, mister?
Right, the street starfish.
I wonder if you can help me. I'm trying to find someone special.
Well, I'm special. I've got a heart of gold.
Really? What exactly is it you ladies, do?
Oh, you know, sing songs, make exquisite cups of tea, generally listen to men talk, walk up and down their spines in wooden shoes, act decorous at all times, just like them foreign ladies on the counterweight continent.
Geishas.
Oh, I'm not surprised you've got a cold. Running around in a dress like that.
It's just that I thought that you,
Oh, you did you? Superficial judgments based on preconceived stereotypes, eh? Just because we're independent ladies making our own way in the world. And you standing there with a dress on, too.
Yep.
I was told this might be Big Sally's address.
Can't imagine why that'd interest you, big boy. Big boy. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
What? Well, why?
Well, you are wearing a dress.
Look, it's not a dress, it's a wizard's robe.
It looks like a dress.
But it isn't. It's the costume of a very ancient and revered order of aesthetes.
You run a lot, do you?
You'd be amazed.
Mind you, that's not surprising, going round this town wearing a dress.
Madam, I don't like your inference. As a wizard, I am chaste.
Walking round in a dress, I'm not surprised. If I was you, I'd hate to be caught.
Can you at least tell me where to find Big Sally?
Oh, sure, big boy. Big boy, it cracks me up.
Well,
Well, what?
where is she?
Oh, I'm Big Sally. You should have said.
I've been told to come and ask you for one of your specials.
A special?
Yeah, that's right. And don't think I'm looking forward to it.
All right, you go and get the milk, the egg and the flour, and I'll go and look for a really big bowl.
Why is it I feel
got
somewhat
it.
puzzled about that reply?
Milk. I guess maybe I have to open it.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Well, let me try the egg. Flour. So got to figure out a way to get the milk out of the. A large bag of flour. It's a lot larger than I expected it. Okay. How does one
That doesn't work.
get milk out of a coconut? Driver? Tiptoeing.
Now look, I don't know about this. What is that?
It's a bowl of custard. Didn't you like it?
A bowl of custard? That's your special, making custard?
Why not? I can't imagine what assumptions you've been making. I'm a woman of many parts. My old granny used to say that good kissing only lasts 5 minutes, but good cookery lasts for years. Many's the man who slips in here for a bowl of custard he can't get at home. Will you stop smirking like that?
Hey, it's great. Good grief. My word. Better than my granny's.
And now I'm going to have a bath. It's messy work making good custard.
The best thing about being a wizard is that you're not allowed any, but you can have as much custard as you like.
Is that another set of bloomers?
These are either patent elephant cozies or a pair of bloomers. I've forgotten which.
Why am I getting
Really?
so many bloomers?
What exactly is it you ladies, do?
Also, you can ask Dragon about how good it is to
Make
have a good
exquisite
cook.
cups of tea. Generally listen to men talk. Walk up and down their spines in wooden shoes. Act decorous at all times. Just like them foreign ladies on the counterweight continent.
Geishas.
I'm not surprised you got a cold. Running around in a dress like
That's right.
It's just that I thought
Not
that
only am I
you,
caked up, but I can
Oh, you
make
did
cake
you?
too if I need
Superficial
to.
judgments based on preconceived stereotypes, eh? Just because we're independent ladies making our own way in the world. And you standing there with a dress on, too.
Does this game predate the ESRB? Possibly 1995. I mean, it might have an ESRB rating. Let's see. the IGDB. I'm pretty sure this has a rating. Oh, stabbed me right in the heart there, 30 years ago. Yes, this does appear to be the same as the one on the PlayStation. What am I looking for? ESRB rating. It's got a T for teens, but who knows when it got that. Mature sexual things and use of alcohol and tobacco.
Nope,
Nice.
I can't shift it.
Well, I should
What's
hope
this
you can't
thing?
shift a whole
House of
house.
Negotiable affection, isn't that nice?
Alright, so I've got more bloomers. But this doesn't tell me anything about the thief. Thief. Ah, I see. For some reason, the yellow bloomers will prove that I'm a man to the starfish. But the other bloomers I have wouldn't have? That's weird. Maybe he just recognizes his mom's handiwork? I don't know. How do I get out of here? There we go. Rincewind. What are you talking about? I'm not ignoring anything. I got some cake stuff, but I don't remember. I don't remember what kind it is. I just forgot what I was doing. Where am I going? Oh, right, the square to talk to the Urshin, the starfish. If you like reading, I would recommend reading reading the Discworld series. They're pretty good. Along those same lines, I would recommend reading the Douglas Adams Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and accompanying volumes. Quote-unquote trilogy that is actually, I think, 5 books. And here's Anthony, the Xanth novels. Although I warn you, there are 42 of the suckers, and they're still coming out. I'm on, I want to say 13 or 14. And all of them are ones that I have read in the past. All of those ones so far I've read in the past. I haven't read his Dirk Gently ones. I've only read his Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy ones. Also, I would recommend, if you like that same kind of type of humor. Douglas Neely's, actually, I think it's just Doug Neely's Red Dwarf novelizations. I think that's called the Galaxy Welcomes Careful Drivers, I think is what it's called, if I remember correctly.
I'm alive. Now what's this handshake then?
It's easy. You do this, then this.
What? Where are we going? What's happening? Why did I get a bra from that old man? I think the Red Dwarf TV show came first, and then they made a novelization out of it.
A heavily padded bra. A fool's cap with a golden bell. A belt with a golden belt buckle.
So I've got all those now. I see. Down to the shades in the present. Which again, it wouldn't let me enter the shades before.
No, I don't really want to investigate that one. Still just a wee bit on the scary side for my tastes.
I don't know what that was that went by with the red eyes. Huh.
Nice trowel.
What trowel? I don't own any trowels.
Yes, you do. You were using one just then.
Liar!
I saw you.
Look, if I had a trowel, which is not to in any way imply that I actually do, it would be a tool of trade now, wouldn't it? I couldn't just let anybody mess around with it.
What if that someone weren't just anybody, but someone pretty special in an unusual or useful kind of way?
What? Like a colleague?
Oh, actually, I was thinking of a wizard.
Really? Well, it would still have to be a pretty special kind of wizard.
Is there much call for it round here, then?
Eh?
Walls.
There's a fair few of them about. You'd be surprised.
No, I wouldn't.
Is it a worthwhile job?
Well, yes. If there was more pay and less breeze.
Breeze?
Right up the old dairy air, friend. Me drawers have worn through.
Well, that's got nothing to do with being a poorly paid mason, has it?
If the pay was better, I could afford new underwear.
Give us the trowel,
Well,
then!
No.
Don't get horribly burned to death by any monsters or anything.
Well, let's give him these nice bloomers.
That doesn't work.
What? What about the belt?
That doesn't work.
No? What did the walkthrough say? Oh, okay. Did I learn was the handshake a skill? And I'm not just going to automatically whip it out. Got it. Okay. Yep, okay.
Hey, just what I wanted.
I don't know why I'm trying to get all these golden things. There's a hovel somewhere in the bottom right corner of it. Oh, I guess it's maybe over here it's a hovel. Things being different in the past and the future. Yep, okay. So we're going to browse here the ladder. I see, so it didn't make any sound and wake the person
That
up.
doesn't work. Well, at least someone's getting some kit round here.
Just take the key? Nope.
Amazing what the home decorator can do with a few rags, a few scraps of wood, and a couple of hundred parasitic insects.
Only a couple hundred? Usually if there's parasitic insects, it's because there's a bunch of them. But I know exactly what to do with this feather and these feetsies. Alright. Ooh, a skeleton key, huh? I got a gold key, a gold trowel, a gold belt, a gold cap. Well, gold bells on the caps. A gold tooth. Missing anything? Go back up onto the roof, I tops. So I get to keep the bra too? Do. I need the Hogfather doll. Yeah, I hear you, weird lazy. For them dark red dot thingies. Fan of the dark dots of the bright red things. Okay. Actually, it is that time, so let me do a shave.